All right, everybody, welcome back. You know what time it is. Time to take another deep dive. And today, we're headed straight into the swamp.
Sounds slimy.
Oh, it is. But it's also going to be fun because we're talking about Shrek 5 and all the rumors swirling around about who might join the cast.
Ooh, new faces in the swamp. I like it.
Right. And we've got this article here. It's called Shrek 5, New Fairy Tale Characters in the Swamp. Catchy, huh?
Straight to the point.
It really is. And this article drops some pretty big names. I mean, we're talking about the three Billy Goats, Gruff, Baba Yaga, even a villainous Peter Pan. Are you kidding me?
Whoa, villainous Peter Pan. That's a twist.
Right. This is going to be good. But, it makes you wonder, how are they going to bring in all these new characters and still keep that, that Shrekness?
Yeah, that's the challenge, isn't it? They got to
Yeah.
keep that balance of humor, heart, that irreverence that we all love about Shrek. Can't just be any random fairy tale character thrown in there.
Totally. So let's start with Baba Yaga. I mean, she's a pretty wild card in folklore. She's got that unpredictable magic. What do you think? How do you see her fitting in?
Oh, Baba Yaga. She could be amazing. Just imagine her, with her crazy energy bouncing off Shrek and his grumpiness.
Ooh, the clashes.
Right, comedy gold. But she could also be like a real threat too, pushing Shrek beyond his comfort zone. Like, would he even try to reason with her, or would he have to outsmart her, maybe even team up with her?
I mean, Shrek riding in Baba Yaga's hut. Come on, that's box office right there.
It's a visual I never knew I needed. But seriously, the possibilities with her are endless.
Right. Okay, so the article also mentions the three Billy Goats Gruff. And I have to say, I can already picture them causing chaos in the swamp.
Oh, absolutely. They're trouble waiting to happen. But think about it. Shrek always takes those classic fairy tales and, flips them on their head.
Oh, for sure.
What if, instead of guarding a bridge, they're, I don't know, guarding something totally different, like a magical spring or maybe a troll toll booth?
A troll toll booth. I love it.
The humor comes from, the unexpected, how Shrek has to outsmart them in this ridiculous situation.
It's classic Shrek,
Yeah.
taking the familiar and giving it that crazy, swampy twist. I love it. Okay, now this one really caught my eye. The ugly duckling. But here's the thing. He doesn't transform into a swan. Instead, he embraces being, well, an ogre, so to speak.
No, that's how you weave in a deeper message.
I know, right?
It's all about self-acceptance, right? Challenging those fairy tale norms, which, let's be honest, Shrek has always been about.
Totally. I mean, he's a lovable ogre. He breaks the mold.
Exactly. So it makes sense that they bring in a character like the ugly duckling to reinforce that message.
It's not just about laughs. It's about making you think, too, All right, brace yourself for this one. A villainous Peter Pan.
Okay, that's next level. Talk about subverting expectations. But Shrek does that so well. Remember Lord Farquaad? The height-obsessed tiny terror of a villain.
Classic.
So with Peter Pan, what if they take his whole eternal youth thing and turn it dark?
How do you mean?
What if he's stealing youth from others to stay young? Not so charming anymore, huh?
That's kind of creepy, actually.
Exactly. And then there's, of course, the rumors about Bluebeard as the main villain, and he's, well, straight out of the darkest fairy tales,
Oh, yeah. Bluebeard is a whole other level of scary.
Yeah.
What do you think that would bring to the story? I mean, he's pretty intense.
Oh, he'd raise the stakes for sure. Bluebeard represents a real darkness, It wouldn't just be about rescuing Fiona or saving the day. It would be about facing true evil.
Intense.
Right.
Yeah.
And it could force Shrek to, maybe even question his own happily ever after. It's not just a lighthearted adventure anymore.
Yeah, it makes you think Shrek 5 might go to some pretty deep places.
Yeah. Shrek has always had that social commentary, hidden beneath the laughs, but with characters like Bluebeard, like a villainous Peter Pan.
It could get real.
They could really dive into some complex stuff. Morality, power, what happiness really means. That's what makes this so exciting.
Seriously. This movie could be hilarious, heartwarming, and thought-provoking all at the same time. It's kind of amazing to think about it.
It really is. I can't wait to see what they do.
Me neither. So what about you listening out there? If you could add any fairy tale character to Shrek Swamp, who would it be and why?
Good question.
Think about it.
Yeah.
What kind of energy would they bring? What kind of trouble would they stir up? What kind of lessons might they teach? And, hey, maybe even do your own deep dive into fairy tales and see where your imagination takes you.
See him in the swamp.
Until next time.